for you. Do you think that men should be in the kitchen as much as women? Like your husband?
The only time I think they should be in there is if the woman is sick. Okay, she's coming in late from work or something like that. If she's a woman that works and she's not just a homemaker, because our homemakers are very important. Those are jobs too. They just don't pay you what you're worth. Mm-hmm. But if you want them in the kitchen, fine. If not, tell them to move on. Me, I don't prefer my husband to be in the kitchen.
Mama doesn't really prefer anybody to be in her kitchen.
I don't like him in my kitchen. He makes a mess. That's why he makes a mess. Now, he can cook. He can cook a little bit.
Yeah.
He can cook a little. He can burn. He can burn a little.
I'm gonna put Daddy on blast.
I got to give my sweetie that he can cook a little bit.
Yeah, Daddy, he makes some really awesome curry chicken.
Yes.
It's like a perfect little taste. Yeah. And y'all want to see how my dad makes his curry chicken? No, y'all actually can't see that. Y'all can see how he makes his yams. But yeah, I love the way he makes his curry chicken. But well, Mom, that's so weird because I know like some women like around my age or whatever feel like, you know, having a man cook or whatever for you, that's considered sexy or that's considered nice and desirable.
By all means, it sure is sexy. Especially if you know how to make it taste good. Nothing girly about a man being in the kitchen. Just get that through your heads, sisters. There's nothing girly about that. They can cook. They have to eat too. And if they're bachelors and live on their own, my goodness, they have to eat. So I'm sure they're not doing it in high heel shoes and dresses when they're around there cooking and everything. No, they're not. Mm-hmm. They're preparing food the way that their mothers or grandmothers or whomever taught them, or the books that they, cookbooks or whatever they read, you know. Mm-hmm. So they gotta eat too.
Yeah. So yeah. You see how my mom is, right? So I naturally have certain types of quirks that she has that she's instilled in me. So I do think it's important that the woman is mastering this domain here. All right, you know, some of us women, some of us ladies, we can master that corporate room. We can master that classroom. We have to master this domain too. Not just to get a man or to keep a man, but also to survive.
You have to survive. You have to eat. You got to be good to yourself, not just to a man, to your man. You got to be good to yourself too. You don't eat right. You're just eating any old thing. I mean, if you got to get fast food, I mean, you know, God bless you if you have to do it. But I mean, if you got to go out and buy something that's already done, then I recommend you go to some place like Publix. Get yourself a rotisserie chicken, you know, and go by and take the potatoes out. Maybe get your sweet potato or what have you, and you can put that. I mean, you can nuke it in the microwave. Do that. I mean, we use it in the microwave nowadays. We use it too here in my home microwave. But you can do that and get some salad. This is for all you know, you bachelorettes and bachelors that, you know, school is just pounding and taking a toll on you and really heavy on you, where you got to work, you know, hitting them books. Get something nutritious. I'm just saying, don't just run by and get some chips and some old fried something sandwich or whatever. You don't do that to yourself. Love yourself a little more than that. You can have baked potato, which they have. Nowadays, they even making mashed potatoes for you in the grocery store. Yeah. You can get that. Yeah, and salad. You know, pick up some broccoli and things like that. I know a lot of y'all don't want to eat your raw broccoli and vegetables, but you need to do that. Tomatoes and things like that. Just be good to yourself. Love yourself, kings and queens, and everybody else who's watching and listening to us. I mean,
so she mean if you're not a king and queen, you know, if you're a lowly commoner, then just you know, that applies to you too. I'm just joking. But yeah, and you know, you see that, like, I don't know if y'all ever watched on Food Network, because I watch that a lot too. I love Barefoot Contessa. Yeah, the Neelys. Paula with her high cholesterol meals that look really good.
Them heart attack dishes for you. But I'm sure they taste delicious. Paula can cook.
But she
can cook.
Yeah, I love
Paula Dean.
Yeah, I love watching her.
Yeah, she's a mistress in her kitchen.
There's a show on there, Mom, I don't know if you remember the name, called Half Baked or Half Cooked or Semi Homemade Meals or whatever like that.
Yeah, I see her.
And that's okay, but I'm saying my mom, she gives me a perspective on certain things too, because I know my first semester in college, something happened. There is a fire that broke out in the apartment next door underneath me. So after that, I sort of had a fear of cooking. And I would want to make colder dishes. So my mama always told me about how I could make, like, you know, chicken salads and things like that. And again, we try to avoid canned meat when possible or when necessary. So my mom has taught me how to get rotisserie chicken and chop that up on my own, and then you put the mayonnaise in it. And actually, we use this type of mayonnaise. Of course, my dad has crept in here. Daddy, it's okay. Come on, they can see you, Daddy.
No.
He says no. He doesn't want to be seen. This is the type of mayonnaise that we use, and I don't know if it's it's going to be backwards, but it's actually veganese. And Mom, what kind of mayonnaise is this?
Veganese is gluten-free and it is egg-free if you don't eat eggs. And it tastes like mayonnaise. It's good.
Oh my gosh!
It's for the vegetarians.
This is like the Animal Planet. It's like Animal Planet, where like he's like an animal out of his natural habitat. My dad is in the kitchen. My dad is in the kitchen. Look at that beauty.
Next to God.
Yes. Okay, Daddy, you can exit though. Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, this is not about you right now. We done gave you your video. I done gave you your shine. I gave you your shine on that yams video, the yamster. Okay, back to me and Mama's story. Okay, so original veganese, it's a dressing and sandwich bread, and it tastes just like real mayonnaise.
It's
and
awesome.
It's egg-free and it's gluten-free.
Yeah.
So that's something that is really, really yummy.
I put it in potato salads. I put it in chicken salad. So, you worry about that cholesterol. The doctor tell you watch your cholesterol and all that. Veganese, honey. Veganese. They do not sell it in the regular grocery stores. You have to get this from a health food store. And that's where I get it. Yeah. So I do shop at the health food store to get certain things like this, certain condiments and what have you. Yeah. So, that's, and it's not cheap. This cost me about $7, but it's worth it. I mean, it's worth it when it comes down to your health. Now, we do eat some fat things, some things that are fattening, but when you can watch certain
Memorial
things,
Day
just
barbecue.
You be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you want to live longer and you want to be in the box. So anticipate.
So I have to stress this, guys, to balance what my mom is saying. I know some of us, those of us that are in college and that are struggling with finances, sometimes you may not be able to buy veganese. So again, there's other options for you. I know there's Smart Balance. You can actually find this from different types of regular stores like Publix. I'm sure maybe Winn-Dixie may carry it, maybe Albertsons may carry it. But that's something that you can find too that's also healthy. Some people love Miracle Whip. I myself have never really cared for it. And I always look at the back, the nutritional facts. It's important that you look at the nutritional facts of whatever you're eating, because some things are just not good for you. I want to show y'all now a method for stretching the hair. And this is a quick method, but I will say those of y'all natural sisters that do not use heat, that do not like to use heat, and this video is not for you. But for those of you all that do like to use heat from time to time, I use this method to stretch my hair when I want that boom, instant type of fullness, length. I use this method.